Buongiorno. Good morning. How are
Good
you?
morning. Fine, and you?
Can you hear us?
Yes, I hear you fine.
Wonderful. Welcome. We're so happy you came to visit us.
Oh, thank you. It's my privilege.
Yes, welcome to the Clearwater Steinway Sons of Tampa Bay Music Gallery.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, my goodness. So show me.
Here we are.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
all
can
the
see.
pianos.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have 10,000 square foot store,
Yeah.
which we're fortunate for that because we can have more pianos
Yes.
for
And how
customers to select.
Yeah. Can you put the camera a little bit down that I can see the? Yes. Now I can see the pianos. So how many pianos do you have there? Oh,
We have
wow.
nearly 100 pianos, which includes upright grands and also keyboards.
Oh, okay.
Nice selection. And here are the
Yeah.
keyboards.
Mhm.
Here are Steinway Design Boston Essex uprights. Beautiful wood. Aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah.
And here we're entering, are you ready for this? Our
Yes.
Steinway room and Steinway Spirio lounge.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is amazing.
Yes, here is one of our Steinway Spirio player systems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
your
this
finger,
one is one of a.
your finger is in the way.
Sorry. How's that?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's better. Oh, wow.
So this is one of a kind.
Yeah.
This is a diamond gloss amber wood, Model B, 7 foot. It's one of a kind because it was actually built to be put into the Steinway vault in New York,
Yeah.
Astoria, Queens, at the factory. So we had an opportunity to buy it for our store.
Oh, that's
And our
amazing.
customers drool over this piano, and we actually sold it recently.
Really. And then so that's the wood on the inside, the raw wood on, well, I say raw wood, but that's the, oh, wow.
That's the amber wood.
Oh,
It's
this
just
is
it's
amazing.
breathtaking. And this is
Yeah.
it's a Model B, 7 foot. We
Yeah.
love it. We will miss when it leaves soon.
Yeah.
But we also had to
I can
order a
imagine.
Model M for another client because
Yeah.
he preferred the 5'7" for his home.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And here's our magnificent, the flagship Steinway Concert Grand D. It's
Okay, you
9
have to
feet. It's
tilt
nearly
down.
1,000. Excuse me?
You have to tilt down because we only see the ceiling. Oh, there you go. Yes. Oh, wow.
Yes, this is the ultimate, the dynamic D. They use these for the concert stage halls,
Mhm.
venues. And this is also a Spirio. It's a Spirio R, so you could record on this.
Oh, I see.
And you have an amazing playlist
Yeah.
of artists here.
Okay, you have to tilt down again. Yeah.
How's that?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I know you have a love for great music. Well, I have a real treat for you.
Yeah.
Let me turn this Spirio off. This one is a black walnut. It has a olive sheen.
wow.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Oh, this one is
That's
gorgeous.
amazing.
Okay,
Really, this
let's
is
get
like
back.
this is a pianist's heaven if they come to you, isn't it?
Yes.
Do they what do pianists do when they come there? Do they try out the pianos?
Yes, they do. We allow them, of course, to come in here. Sometimes if they're giving a concert, like Steinway Artist, where is she? Natasha Perensky. She recently gave a concert here at the Florida Orchestra a few months ago, playing Beethoven's Piano Concert No. 5.
Yeah.
And of course, we invite them when they're in an area if they want to practice or try out some of the pianos.
Yeah.
While
Sorry,
they're
your
here in the
fingers.
area.
Sorry, your fingers are in the way again.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So,
and I'm just
okay.
showing you these videos because I'd like you to pick one and then we could go for the rest of the tour.
Yeah.
These are live performances of immortal legends of the past, like Vladimir Horowitz. or
Yeah.
current artists. We have the five Browns, the family. The three
Yeah.
sisters are here performing Claire de Lune.
Yeah.
These are all live performances in your house. We have Art Tatum,
Yeah.
incredible Joseph Hoffman. Oh,
Really.
yep, long. So I'd like
Do
you
you
to
have
select.
Simon? Do you have Simon Mulligan there?
Oh, of course we have Simon Mulligan. We don't have him on a video yet. Like these are actual
Okay.
videos you can watch, but we have an entire playlist with Simon Mulligan performing. So if you go
Okay.
right here like this, we
Yes.
just put his name in. We love him. Isn't he amazing?
He is really.
So here's Simon Mulligan playlist.
Yeah.
That's not the only playlist Simon Mulligan has.
Okay.
He has several playlists. Is there a particular composer or piece you like to hear him play?
Anything you have there.
Okay, let's see.
Does he
here.
play? Is something from Beethoven? Because I know he
Yes.
loves Beethoven.
Yes, he
He told me.
does. Yes, we all love Beethoven. He's our master. Simon Mulligan. So here, he has recorded the most for the Steinway Spirio playlist. So
Really?
because he has so much repertoire, they actually group it now. Like some of his songs, they put in a Valentine's playlist.
Really?
Some of his compositions, his arrangements, they put in cocktail hour playlist. So they're kind of scattered right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So here's Franz Liszt. Simon
Yeah.
Mulligan. Mm-hmm.
So, but how does that? Oh, and isn't that amazing? Okay, so you just put it in there, and it's being played.
Yes, it's a live
That's
performance. He
incredible.
recorded this.
Yeah.
And then I'll put the volume up. You can have it much.
This is very interesting.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, and how does it's really then it's the sound of the piano. Then it's not anything. Well, it's been recorded really, but then played through the piano.
There are absolutely no disc,
Yeah,
no speakers, no
Yeah.
microphones, like the old-fashioned player systems, which still exist. You have to put the disc into the piano, and those
Yeah.
systems are added on. So there's
Yeah.
no retrofit here. The Spirio system is built in while
I
the piano
see.
is being built.
Oh, that's incredible.
So it's pure live performance coming through the
Yeah.
piano through digital technology.
That's amazing. Yeah.
We have one more room to show you because we're
Oh,
so
yes.
excited with the
Yes,
renovations
please.
of
Oh,
our.
I thought that was it, but oh wow.
Yeah, this is our recital hall. We could fit over 150 people in here for professional concerts. And we just had the
What?
stage renovated. Yes. And here again,
150.
yeah. And we did, before the pandemic, we had professional concerts here. And that's what I do. I organize all the events. That's actually my job. I create the invitation flyers. I invite musicians to come here and they can flock their feathers. Yeah, so this is another concert
Wonderful.
Steinway Model D. And
Yeah.
the power that this projects, it was built to project power for a 2,000 seat audience without microphones. It's possible with the Steinway Concert Grand Model D. No, I mean, the piano itself is nearly 1,000 pounds. And
Yeah.
it is made, Steinway designed this piano for the concert stage, for concert venues.
Yeah.
And of course, in this room, this is not Carnegie Hall, this room.
Yeah.
So this room it sounds magnificent no matter which stage it's on,
Really.
but it's capable. So I meant it's capable of projecting for
doing that.
2,000 seats without a microphone. And yes, the acoustics help. The wood floor now will help. We used to have carpeting here. We had a change of management. So our new president and new CEO, they've been renovating so to make the recital hall, the acoustics much nicer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So and you say you organize concerts there. Is that then you find the artists? You have your Steinway artists. Do you only use the Steinway artists for these concerts?
Oh, no. We fully support all musicians,
Yeah.
all music teachers. We have a history actually of doing this. It's very, very important for us to do this. There you go. This is my desk. I'm right next to the Spirio, my best friend. And we have Ludwig there back there.
Oh, and he's there. He's there.
Yes,
Okay.
my best friends are right next to me.
Okay. So tell me about the Steinway artists. How are they being chosen, or how do they get the credential of being a Steinway artist?
Well, actually, that's a separate department.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes, they have to, as far as my knowledge from the past. I know it was revamped a couple of years ago, so I'm not sure even what that meant. But there's over 3,000, Steinway, worldwide, nationwide Steinway artists, past and present, the immortals from the past and the current Steinway artists. I'm pretty sure they have to apply, fill out an application. If they have a relationship with a Steinway dealer where they live, and they have to own a Steinway from a authorized Steinway store dealer, not on Craigslist or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. From what I heard last, that those are, and then they have to be very active pianists. They have to be performing a certain amount of concerts every month. But of course, during the pandemic, things slowed down.
Yeah.
Yes. And then they have to be loyal. They must use exclusively a Steinway piano. And Steinway helps them out. If there's a venue here, they're not happy with the piano, they get in touch with us and they could come try piano, and we try to move a piano there that they like. Let's say they're playing at a local library or something. But that's why we open up a recital hall for them. We have the greatest piano here, and it's for free, the recital hall. We don't rent it. And they can sell their CDs or books. They could promote themselves if they're doing another concert in the area, a short concert. And that's what I do.
But that's amazing. But you say it's not necessarily that it's Steinway artists that can come and perform there.
No, for example, I have some sample programs here. This was before the pandemic. As you know, Ludwig was trying to celebrate his 250th birthday.
Yes.
Until the pandemic came. Poor Ludwig. So I designed this flyer.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
And we invited, for example, there's a violinist here from concertmaster from the Venice Symphony Orchestra, another violinist from Venice Symphony Orchestra, Sarasota Orchestra, I think, the cellist. So we have string players come here and do concerts. They love it.
And that was now before the pandemic. And since the pandemic, were you able to do some concerts now?
No, we were closed for a couple months, like the as the world turns, kind of stopped turning, right?
Yeah.
And we were closed for a couple months, so most of us were at home, working from home, doing online purchasing, virtual tour. Most of the dealers were doing that nationwide. And then one by one, each state, as we know, is slightly different. We opened, thank goodness, I think July 2020, a year ago. Yeah. And we reopened with very strict guidelines, appointment only. And most of us weren't here. We would take turns coming here. We have 10,000 square foot. If a customer came in and just wanted to be with one person, we fully respected that. And just one of us would be here, or one of us would just stay away in the back room there answering phones. But now we're fully opened, and we do have events. We have local teachers. They bring in their students to do some of their competition for the kids and their little recitals. They bring the kids in.
Now, explain to me about the Steinway piano. So, for example, you showed now the top of the range, the for the masters, but do you have also pianos that, say, for, like you're saying now, students, young students that they and it's people that cannot afford those big ones, and it's just for a home. Do you have pianos like that as well?
Yes, we have pianos for everyone.
Really?
Yes. All ages, all financial situations. We have rental programs, rent to buy, rent to own for students to see how they do. We have many used piano uprights, very reasonably priced, just to have them start lessons. And most of our used pianos are trade-ins from students who outgrew their pianos and then upgraded to a more suitable piano. And we clean them, we vacuum them out, we tune them, we put a warranty on them, we include delivery, we have all kinds of coupons. We have wonderful teacher programs here. Steinway, actually, I was the first piano teacher back in 1985. They
Really?
gave a student recital in New York City, 57th Street, in the rotunda there. I had to get permission from Frank Mazurko, he's a VP, and Bruce Stevens and Peter Becker was the store manager, to have the first student recital. You know, they had like Juilliard University students perform there, but they never had a teacher bring beginners or different levels, 18 and under. And actually now we developed the Steinway Young Artist Competition we have.
Oh, okay.
We're the first to do that. Yes. Usually every April we do that. We have all kinds of promotions for the contestants. So I was the first teacher to do that. I brought all the students and families in from New Jersey, because I was living in New Jersey, and it was a great success. The family, my child's playing at Steinway Historic Hall, and we sold a piano after the concert. We sold a grand piano.
Really?
So, of course, Steinway and Sons, let's, I mean, So then the student recitals just rapidly, other teachers were here because we were trying to find, you had to rent a church or rent a library or a high school auditorium. And some of those pianos were horrific. And, they have a recital at Steinway Hall with the greatest piano fully in tune. And I did over 50 shows there. I organized.
Wow.
All successful, over 50 shows in New York City. And,
Well, it makes sense really that there should be some support for education, because I mean otherwise there won't be people to buy the piano. So there needs to be, that I've been talking to a lot of artists over the lockdown time about this fact that education in music and art is so important. And I know in America it's also different, because some states really support the arts, and some schools really have programs, but then there are also some parts of America that there is not so much support for the arts.
It's very important. I mean, Steinway has, like I mentioned, we have a long history of supporting music education. And we have a strong interest in the continued development of professional pianists and, non-professional, like just people who play for a hobby or passion for love of music. It doesn't matter. Where years ago, probably in the 80s, most people thought, oh, Steinway is only for Horowitz and Rubinstein, And that's why they came out with, after the student recitals became successful, like I was the first one to do the student recital there. 5 years after that, within 5 years, 1991, we came out with the Steinway Design Boston mid-entry piano and the Steinway Design Essex upright piano. And they are very affordable. So here are some of the Bostons upright. They're extremely affordable. Here are the Bostons. And here are the Essex. And they are really for students beginning, and we have some used ones also. They are for studios, teacher studios, and they are around the same price of many other piano brands that are less expensive than Steinway, but they are designed by Steinway. So families who want to be part of the Steinway family and have a Steinway product, they buy a Boston or an Essex piano. Their Stein specifications are involved with these pianos.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, they were brilliant to come out with this in 1991. And in the 90s, many of my students that had very old, I don't want to mention brands, pianos that were the parents' piano growing up, they bought Boston uprights and Essex uprights. They're affordable.
Really? But now
Mhm.
this Steinway, the brand, of course, is very famous, and it's famous for also for the quality of the pianos. And but where did it start for Steinway?
Oh, many, many years ago,
Yeah,
168 years ago in Germany, the two
yeah.
brothers. Yeah, I think he built his first piano. It's called the kitchen piano in 1936. I mean, on 1836, 1840 in Germany. And he was a craftsman. He's like a cabinet maker. He's a craftsman. And he
Mm,
built a piano. And then the
wow.
two brothers, one brother came to the United States and the one stayed there. So we still have a factory there in Hamburg.
Oh, okay.
So the Steinway Hamburg factory, they supply to all over the world, and we supply to the
Mm.
Americas, New York. So
Oh,
we
I
have the
see.
two factories, Germany and US.
Yeah, yeah. Because I wondered why, why it is so big in the United States. But yeah, if it's the two brothers who did that, then yeah, it makes complete sense. But what would you say? Why should somebody buy a Steinway?
Well, it's still a personal choice. I mean, we would never force someone to buy a Steinway.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I mean,
but I would, yeah,
pianists that play, they come in here and they sit down and they are their best judge. They sit down and
yeah.
go, wow, as soon as they sit on one of these pianos, they melt with the piano.
Mm,
So and again, they're handmade still, over
really?
12,000 parts. The action alone
Mm,
has like probably 800 parts in the action alone, all
really?
handcrafted still by the best
Mm,
craftsmen and Astoria Queens in the factory. And
mm,
it's investment. They hold their value.
mm,
And many people don't play at all, but that's why they buy a Spirio. The Spirio
mm.
plays for them. They want music in
Oh,
their home.
okay. Mm,
And they want all these great Steinway artists playing in their house, live performance.
mm.
So the player pianos, we peaked this past year. It was an amazing year we had. So we sold 3 Spirios last week.
Really? It's
Incredible.
interesting. Yeah, it's interesting because you would have thought over the pandemic that it would have been quieter for you for sale wise, but
Mm.
as you say now, it's sort of it's always also what everybody's saying is that people reverted to art, to music and to art during the time of the pandemic, and that just tells us how important art really is. You know?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Yes, I think New York Times last year actually had an article about that. Even though the events were closed, this piano sales nationwide peaked. A lot of families, as you know, many activities were taken away from children. So
Yeah.
they wanted to have a piano enter the
Mm,
house and have the child learn on Zoom or online. I
mm.
gained more students. I teach piano during the pandemic for that
Really?
reason. Yes, I
Mm.
did. Because they wanted their children to be involved some kind of brain activity and discipline while
Oh,
they're
yeah.
sitting home.
Mm.
Yeah. So our piano sales peaked. I think most piano dealers, Steinway and probably other piano dealers, their sales peaked. And the player pianos are incredible. It really brings so much entertainment. I mean, people come in the store, even if it's the mailman, we put the music on and it just makes their
Really?
day. What do you want to
Really?
hear today? Some John Denver? Sure, we'll put some John Denver on.
Oh, wow.
Puts everyone in a good mood.
Yeah. But Tina, you say you teach now. So do you still teach now as well, or did you just teach now over the lockdown time?
No, I've been teaching on Skype. I still
Yeah.
teach. I was teaching yesterday. I worked all day
Yeah.
yesterday, and by the time I got home last night, I had a 7 o'clock student I had to teach.
Really? Oh, wow.
But also,
Yeah.
most of your piano stores, like our store, is family run. So our president Charlie and his son Jonathan and Jonathan's wife Leah, she's also a professional pianist and teacher. So most music
Oh,
stores, they
okay.
have music backgrounds.
Mm.
Charlie, his mother was a prestigious pianist and teacher in Texas. So all
Mm.
of us have a music background here. Either we taught or we study. We have some good training. And then we kind of just want to stay near pianos, I guess. I don't know.
Really?
And even in
Yeah.
New York, my buddies in New York, the sales reps at the New York store, they amazing pianists, most of them were. You sit down and
Oh,
play
I see.
Chopin. Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm really fascinated now by the fact that Steinway really focus also on young students, because I think this is really my passion, is that, and my wish that more children have the possibility to play instruments or to do music or art. So, if ever there is a program that you are doing that you would like to talk about, you can let me know, because I would love to spread some more news about that.
Yeah, we have teachers' luncheons here.
Mm,
Teachers are very important for most, you would hope, music stores,
mm,
right? And we try to educate them on how important it is for the students to learn on a suitable instrument. It doesn't have to be a brand new Steinway,
yeah.
like I mentioned. And I have a student, for example, I have a student in Charlotte, North Carolina,
Mm.
and she's teaching now. She's a
Oh, I
nurse, but she's
see.
home because she has a baby girl. So she's teaching piano, and she was connected with a different music store out there. She wasn't aware that there was a Steinway store 20, 25 minutes from her house. So I
Mm.
drove out there, recruited her into the Charlotte, North Carolina Steinway store, and Mark Love there is the president. She says, "Oh, they have so many programs for teachers," where
Really?
the other store did not.
Mm.
Yeah, so she was ecstatic,
Mm.
and she's doing very well
And,
with him. Mhm.
and it's important to the teachers, because the teachers are the ones who develop or encourage and to install the love for the instrument and for the music in the children.
The
So
future.
that's wonderful. Yeah, wonderful what you're doing.
And this is
That's
why we have a recital hall, because now when you have a Steinway dealer, you have to be equipped with a recital hall. It never
mm,
used to be that way.
oh really? Mm,
Yes. Yes. For the teachers to bring their students here and have their little recitals and little
yes.
holiday concerts.
But
Yes.
what a great encouragement is that,
Mhm.
for them to be able to do that and to play on one of those pianos. It must be amazing.
And I
Oh
just
wow.
love organizing the professional series, inviting musicians
Really?
here. I mean, you
Yeah.
know Bob Sherman, right? Robert Sherman, the icon radio host of WQXR many, many years
No,
ago
I
in the
don't.
70s. Oh, I'm sure you do.
But-
Well, here he is. Can you
Right?
see this?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Robert Sherman. His
Yeah.
mother was Nadia Riesenberg, Steinway concert pianist, Steinway artist, Nadia Riesenberg. So
Okay.
he was supposed to, right before the pandemic, he wanted
Yeah.
me to interview him. I was so nervous.
Really?
He asked for me to interview him about his career. He was the
Oh,
icon, the
okay.
first radio. So I did.
Yeah.
I created this entire flyer. He loved it. Loved the flyer.
Really?
And
Yeah.
unfortunately, everything closed down March
Yeah.
2020, and
Yeah.
he was disappointed. And he still's in touch. He wants to come back, hopefully 2022, and do this event for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's what
that's
I do.
wonderful.
Mhm.
Maybe I can get hold of him and do a little interview with him as well.
Yes, he would
Yeah.
love it. I will
Is it?
connect you to. He will
Connect
love
me.
it.
Yes, I
Yes,
would. Yeah.
definitely. And you
Yeah.
know David Dubal, of course, right? David Dubal.
No, I don't. You
Yes, he's
have to
also a
you.
author, lecturer. He has so many
Really?
books out. He interviewed Horowitz. He has all the books on Horowitz. He interviewed
Oh,
all
I
the great,
see.
just like yourself. Interview has a ton of books out. David Dubal has the Listening Room, I think, on one of the Facebook pages, he's in New York, but he also wanted to come here and do
Mm.
an event. I used to host his events at the New Jersey Pianist Store and sell all his books for him and help John Weiss organize all his events there at the
Oh,
Steinway
okay.
Pianist Store.
But you've got such a great energy, I can just imagine that everybody wants to, connect with you. Yeah,
It's fun.
yeah,
It's fun.
well, it's
I like when people smile, especially during these times, and
yeah, no, that's
don't
true.
hide, come out.
Yeah. No, that's true. But well, you've got a lot to smile about, because that job must be amazing to work there. And
But
yeah.
every Steinway store is slightly different. We have 6 here in Florida. We have 6 Steinway stores in Florida, 3 on the East Coast, 3 on the West Coast. And not
Mm.
because I work here, we are the best.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We are the best.
I believe you.
We have
Mm.
great reviews, and Charlie, Jonathan, my president and CEO, they are amazing, amazing
really?
people.
Mhm.
Yes, they work very hard. Behind the scenes, as you know, is very important what
Yeah.
we do.
But you are in Sarasota.
I live in Sarasota. I
You
drive an
live-
hour. It's about an hour south.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I spoke to the ballet director of the Sarasota Ballet as well. I was wondering if they have a Steinway in their studio.
I'm
At
sure
the
they do. There is a Steinway store in Sarasota.
Okay.
It's a small business. Now, we're
see.
mid-size, so it's a
Yeah.
smaller store, and they do have one in Sarasota, a small Steinway dealer there. So hopefully, he's just like
hopefully
we have to. We're very territorial. That's the way we're supposed to be. So
Oh,
we
I see.
try to support all our, like the Florida Orchestra, the
Yeah.
Straz, the Palladium. We support all our neighboring venues and artists, and hopefully the Sarasota dealer is doing the same in his location,
Yeah.
supporting all the musicians that surround him and the venues. And
Yeah.
Orlando, the Orlando Philharmonic, and Naples, there's a Naples dealer, and Bonita Springs. So
But
that's what we do.
Yeah, you have worked in New York, you said.
1985 and
Yeah.
New Jersey. Yeah, so from 1985, I organized over 50 events for them. They
Really?
recognized my organization skills. So I would help them
Oh,
do the
okay.
dueling piano events. And then
Yeah.
in New Jersey, after 9/11, actually, a lot of people in New Jersey didn't feel safe driving into Manhattan, driving through the tunnel. So then I started doing the events at the Paramus, the sister store, they called it, Paramus, New Jersey, Steinway factory store
Oh, I
for
see.
10 years. Yeah. And then
Really?
relocated to San Diego,
Oh, okay.
Steinway store.
But and you visit Austria yearly, you said?
Love Austria. I love
Really?
Salzburg. I love Vienna. You're so lucky to be there.
And what is it about Austria that that
Oh, the
attracts you so much?
people, the music, the
Really?
food, everything. It's so,
Oh,
I love Salzburg. I just love, my husband and I, we love Salzburg.
oh,
We went to
okay.
the balls, the New Year's Eve ball in Vienna,
Yeah.
one of those palaces there. It's just so beautiful. The countryside is, the lakes are gorgeous. And I love Italy. My parents are from Italy. So every
Oh, I
summer I would travel to Italy and I attend the music festivals. That's the main reason why I go. I bring students and musicians with me. We attend some of the concerts and I try to have them perform, get involved with the music festivals. And then we try to vacation a little bit, either in
Oh,
Lucerne or
okay. Yeah.
Salzburg. I love to travel. I'll go on a plane right now if it wasn't,
Really?
these
Yeah.
times
Yeah.
and just go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, Tina, whenever you come again, then you have to let me know. We'll have to grab a coffee and meet
I would
in
love.
real.
How much
Yeah.
fun would that be?
Yes, no, definitely.
How much fun would that be? And
Yeah.
look, I have this beautiful gift I have to send you when we say
Oh,
bye-bye.
I
I need
would
your
be,
information to send it.
I would be so happy. Thank you so
And I
much
want
for
to thank
thinking
you
of
so
me.
much for taking an interest in our store.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We have a lot of
No,
fun here.
I can
And it's a
see
lot
it.
of work too.
Yeah, but I
The
can
phone doesn't
see.
stop ringing.
Yeah, but thank you so much for this tour and showing all the pianos. This was now so lovely. And I mean, this is the advantage from Zoom. So now we could do this, and
Yes.
and I could see what it's like. But I'll come and visit one day and see
Yes.
come for real. Yeah. And see what
Yes.
it's
We
like.
can't wait for that.
Yeah. Say also to your CEO that
Jonathan and Charlie, yes.
yeah, Jonathan and Charlie, thank you so much.
Thank you for your
Okay.
time. Ciao,
Okay.
ciao, ciao, grazie.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.